Let's get a quick test of the game volume here and see. Make sure that's coming through like it should. All right, seems to be. Okay. Me. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, it worked again. Woo! Oh, maybe not. Welcome back. We're here to finish up Gone Home. We spent 3 hours on it last night. I think we're near the end. But I do want to get it. Do want to get it all buttoned up. We are on the schedule once we get this finished. I'm guessing it's not going to take more than an hour. We'll see. Excuse me, just 8, literally. And then once we finish this up, we'll do our normal shutdown. We'll do the shutdown screens and the music and all that stuff. And then I'll switch over to PS4. We're going to play a twin stick shooter, zombie, isometric, top-down, whatever term you prefer to use, a game called Dead Nation. And then we'll play that for a couple of hours or so and see where we are. We are starting early because, like I said, I wanted to... Dead Nation is on the schedule for tonight for 3 hours, starting at 6 o'clock. It's now 4:42. I wanted to give some time to get this done first without taking time from Dead Nation, because Dead Nation's pretty much pick up and play, you know, short bites. You can do that. With this one, you've actually got a story here. So that's the plan. And let's get started. Wow, laggy. Alright. Oh man, I don't need this. I didn't have any problems last night. Alright, let's refresh ourselves where we are. So let's see, I think this... No, it's not that door. One of these doors takes us back into the foyer. Yeah, right here. So this is where we came in when we first started the game. The door that we just came out of has been locked the entire time. We came around the back way, as it were, and able to get into this area now. Okay, so the couch. Oh, that's all the manicure, pedicure stuff for Mom. Okay, we've got all of those. Pencil. We got that. We picked all of that up already. Yeah, he's talking about Mom being such a bitch. This is where we came through. This is where one of the tapes was. From after, I guess, Lonnie joined the band to be the singer. So we're going to continue this way, I think. Sam, this skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico. This is from Lonnie. And it was like $3 American. I love it. Merry Christmas. Miss you. Love, L. P.S. Treasure it always. Okay. Looks like another large room. Another smoke detector. Dining room. Grab Mom's purse. Examine the pamphlet. Manual for Forestry Research and Education. Tucalma County Forest Service. Her mom is a conservationist, I guess, in the Forestry Service. Badger, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Doesn't make as much noise as the old one does, but then again, some people were saying it was too loud, so we switched to the glass. And that one doesn't make the same amount of noise. It's much less, at least to me. The Vatican is weird. As you can see, the Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. I've gotten to see all of the art, including the Sistine Chapel ceiling and sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello, and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. Mom, we'll have to come back together. I would love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics, as in pieces of important dead people. So you should come too. Next stop, Barcelona! Calm down, Dad. I won't get gored by a bull, probably. Love, Katie. Oh my goodness, another hosting train. Ty, Jay, thank you guys. Thank you. Girl Justice Now, kicking against the patriarchy. The Great Goodfellow Riot of '95, issue number 1. Heard enough? Ready to join the revolution to take a stand against Grossman and the patriarchy. Fight back. Stand up. You just want more cool zines, or maybe even a mixtape. Send us your missives from the Girl Riot Underground. Open the folder, examine the note. Sam, since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded, for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges and from using your car for anything except going to and from school. We understand what you are going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this won't have to happen again. Dad. Uh-oh. Disciplinary referral for Samantha from one of her teachers from the principal's office, 11th grade. Distributing inappropriate material on school grounds. Phone call to students' parents. Out of school suspension for 5 days.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Grab crumpled manuscript. The Accidental Warrior, Terrence L. Greenbrier, that's Dad. Don't give up on this, honey. The Gits. There's a light switch. Right there. Okay. So we went through both. Alright, we went through all the doors we can get to. Alright, this is obviously the kitchen. There's going to be another tape in here because every time we find a tape player, there's a tape. There's going to be another song with Lonnie singing. Oh, ice cream! Who wants ice cream? Raise your hand. Cookie caramel, 1 quart. Veggies. Ranger Rick. Nothing of interest in there. Samantha and Daniel were in the woods one day. It was sunny and they were on an adventure, but they went to the bad part of the wood and it got dark. Daniel said, "Are you scared?" So Samantha said, "No. Are you?" They laughed and went more into the bad part than they went to a part that was never there before, and there was a ship, a pirate ship. Arr. On the ocean, Samantha said, "I'll be the captain and you be the first mate, Daniel and I." Daniel said, "Aye, aye, captain." And they went to the pirate ship and started sailing away. Arr. That's it.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie, and then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
Okay, our kitchen. Obviously. Congratulations on your new position, dear Regional Conservation Director Greenbrier. Mom got a promotion during the game, by the way. Having received your formal acceptance letter, I write to congratulate you on your new position as Regional Conservation Director of the State Forestry Service. We wish you luck in your final weeks at Flintlock National Forest and very much look forward to welcoming you to your new desk in the State Forestry Office at 8 a.m. on May 1st. Bruce Pendleton. Glacier National Park, charity junk pickup. Okay. Garage. Looks like a garage. Do we open the microwave? Nothing there. The Accidental Pariah, another an unknown dimension, literature discovery. A message from our future saved the president once, but within 24 hours there'll be another attempt. The lines of communication are down. Unknown dimension, literature. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, first let me say that I hope this missive finds you well. Hell, it feels like a goddamn miracle that it finds you at all. Do you know how long we've been trying to track you down? Worry not, we aren't the feds, the men in black, or any other sort of creeping fascist hobgoblins. In fact, we're on your side. Let me start from the beginning. Unknown Dimension is what you might call a specialist publishing house. We traffic in the weird, the ahead of its time, the lost but not forgotten by a small but dedicated group of plugged-in bibliophiles type of out-there, mass market-shunning, visionary expression that refuses to be taken on anything but its own terms. We've had an unparalleled run since our inception 4 years ago, unearthing and reviving Christ or zombie-like timeless works such as In Investment's Message of the Snake Men, It's Inside Me by Jens Keller, and Emil Krieger's oft-banned Venusian Flesh Traders. But ever since we discovered tattered copies of your Accidental series at a church rummage sale in Long Branch, New Jersey, we've been trying to track down the author of this weird and dark American outsider art. It's just the kind of forgotten portal into 20th century civilization's anxieties and delusions that our readers lose their minds over. James Bond and Harrison Ford might be the dick-swinging heroes that modern suburban America wants, but John Russell, mild-mannered insurance agent by day, reckless history-revising sociopath by night, is the twisted peacekeeper that it deserves. It is our mission to bring him back to life. Okay, so I've typed plenty. What do we want from you? We want your participation to reprint the work since your original publisher, Mercury Books, folded a decade ago. We want to supply you a new forward for the books to appear in brand new editions of The Accidental Savior and The Accidental Pariah, to be produced by Unknown Dimension as a limited run and marketed directly to our highly discerning customer base. And we want to offer you a portion of the proceeds, contract to follow, assuming you're interested in coming along with us on this weird odyssey. We look forward to embarking with you and to thrusting your work screaming back into the sweaty palms of an unsuspecting American public. It's about time. Blast off. Medish Kaczynski, publisher, Unknown Dimension. tag from work. Crown Burger, Sam. Ask me about clown combos. Out on the wall. Sam, your mother and I will be away for a long weekend celebrating our anniversary, June 3 to 7. We will be camping in the gorge, but we will give you a call on the way home. Sorry, the kitchen is still mid-renovation. Never trust a contractor. $40 is on the table to order pizza while we're gone. Be good, Dad. Didn't he just, like, ground her? And then they leave town? That seems kind of weird. That's not a very deep garage. It'd be for a like a Yugo or something. Okay, where are we off to now? Booted Out, a going away show for Lonnie D. DeSoto, I think was her last name. Girl Scouts last show ever. All ages, $3. Saturday, June 3rd at the Tonic.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going.
Army.
After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Ouch. Barcelona. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I have had a wonderful time on the beaches of Barcelona. Dad and Sam, I think you would like the Gaudi architecture. It is from a strange alien world. I am headed to my final destination, Amsterdam. For how long? That depends. I'm running low on money. I will look for a cheap standby ticket and call you when I'm headed home. Sorry for the short notice. Can't wait to see you all again. I'll be good. It'll be good to be home. Love, Katie. Home Cook Magazine. Risotto. Yum. 10 ways. Easy family meals. Pizza on a weeknight. Yes. 165 recipes inside. What to do with leftovers. This be the last room in the house, I wonder? Maybe. laundry room. All these buttons. The slits. Some kind of garden. Greenhouse. Manuscript, The Accidental Human. Haven't seen any references to this one before. Maybe that's the latest attempt by Dad. Get his mojo back. Accidental Pariah, Terrence Greenbrier. Another hand. We've already seen that one. Notes. Read the letter. From the pen of Terrence L. Greenbrier, Dear Kaz, I can't tell you what a joy it is to see John Russell back in print. Thank you very much for sending along copies of the new editions. The cover art is really something. I know you've said that Unknown Dimension isn't in the business of printing new material, but this revived interest in my work has brought on a wave of inspiration, resulting in a manuscript that completes John Russell's journey, which I think you might find intriguing. It is reflective and introspective, without forgetting the excitement and weirdness that Unknown Dimension readers expect. I hope this might be an exciting new direction for Unknown Dimension to pursue. At the very least, I am grateful that John Russell's adventures didn't come to an end quite when I thought they had. My thanks and regards, Terrence Greenbrier. Cover copy. It's been almost 20 years since John Russell heard the call. Twice he saved a president's life. He's practically forgotten the days of the future, of danger and excitement. The days where he mattered. So when that familiar rip in time opens in front of him, and his handlers peer out, he doesn't hesitate. Is the president in danger? No, the life you save this time will be your own. Okay. Where we'll do it. Interesting. Secret door under the stairs, midnight, June 5th. Final preparations are complete. Midnight, June 5th. In the foyer to the right of the stairs. Okay.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried, and she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
She left. Apparently Lonnie left. Pentagram. That's not good. Possession and exorcism, interacting with the supernatural and releasing unwanted spirits. Noted psychologist Christine Quinn guides the reader through the detection of spirit possession in oneself and others, the release of displaced or trapped spirits, and the procedures involved in successful exorcisms. The healing of lost souls is a particular focus. Allowing loved ones and local entities to move to the next plane is sometimes the core of a spiritual cleansing. I can't read that. Something processes connecting us to the other side with real practical value. Oscar. That's a hell of a piece of chalk right there. The attic key. Grandpa, maybe?
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
I think it's at the end of this hallway at the left. Yep, right here. Big sign, do not enter if the lights are on. Sam, I'll always remember what we had. Stay strong, kick ass. I love you, Lonnie. That was the necklace, apparently. I guess maybe they bought it. There was a catalog or something downstairs that we found last night with that thing
Oh my god. Katie,
on it. In it.
I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Dark room. Well, it better be empty up here. There better not be any dead bodies. Not be a happy camper. Huh, there's their hands with the necklace on it. Lonnie's uniform. Junior ROTC, I would imagine. Or drill press. Looks like a drill press. Maybe. I don't know. Something for photography. Red letters to Katie.
Katie, I'm
Is that
so
it?
sorry that I can't be there to see you in person. That I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again. Someday.
Someday.
Love, Sam.
So not what I was expecting this to be. Would have been like the last possible story based on the description of what the game was supposed to be, what it wound up being. Very interesting. Both of them named Sarah. Sarah as Sam, Sarah as Katie. Two different Sarahs, obviously. Wow, so those were actual bands. How many? 5 or 6 or 7 tapes that we wound up listening to? That's a lot of special thanks. For a small game anyway. Haley, Daisy, Fluffy, Tuco. Thanks for playing. Did they do? I don't know, they just came out with something recently. They didn't do Tacoma, did they? I think they did Tacoma. I'll double check that while we switch. Sam plus Lonnie forever. All right, that's it. That's it for Gone Home. I can cross it off the list. It's been played. And I'm glad I did. I enjoyed it. It was good. It's a complete change of pace from what we were playing previously, which was Recar, which we were not able to finish, at least not yet. We'll pick back up with that one of these days. Not sure when exactly. But anyway, all right, so what we're going to do, now that we're done with that, is we're going to do our normal shutdown, end the stream, Then I'm going to switch everything over to PS4. We're going to play a game called Dead Nation, which is a twin stick isometric type game. Just shooting zombies. It's it's kind of a pick up and play kind of thing, and there's not much of a story to it. It's just doing levels, doing areas of town where there's a bunch of zombies. You have different weapons. You can upgrade your armor, that kind of stuff. It's just something to something to take a break from everything else, and that's kind of what we're doing for this entire week. If you've seen the schedule, you'll see that we've got a lot of those. We've got one just about every night. Just something to pick up and play, one per night. Not going to do any story stuff that we're not going to be able to finish by Monday, because on Monday we're starting all of our October games, starting with Resident Evil 7. So nothing's going to get in the way of that, so we're not going to start anything that we're not going to be able to finish. So that's why we're doing the one per night, one game per night, bite-sized stuff. So yeah, we're gonna, let's see. We weren't off very long, so there may not have been any follows or anything. I don't think there were, but there were some hosts. Badger, Ty, and Jay, thank you guys for those. And let's see, when we shut down, you'll see the schedule link over there in the bottom left-hand corner, as is my Twitter handle. Bookmark the link. Add me on Twitter. You're welcome to do so. Try to tweet out about 1 or 2 hours before I start what we're going to be doing for the night. So again, thanks for coming out. That's it for Gone Home. We will switch over. Like I said, we're going to do normal shutdown. I'll switch over, then I'll do a normal startup, and then we'll be doing Dead Nation for a couple of hours or so. So thanks for coming out, and I will see you in a few minutes.